Let's go.
So, I have my clearance lights, left, right turn signals, four ways, high beams and low beams, properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken, proper color and working. I have no drips or puddles underneath my truck to indicate a leak. I have my belts and all my other belts properly mounted and secure, not cut, ripped, torn, or frayed, no more than 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch of free play. My hoses and all my other hoses are properly mounted and secure, not cut, torn, ripped, or frayed, not bulging, not leaking. My alternator is properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken. It is belt driven. My entire exhaust from the front of the engine to the manifold all the way down to the tailpipe, properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken. No soot to indicate a leak. Let's go to the other side. I have my fluids, coolant, power steering, and oil. They're all full. My water pump is properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken. It's not leaking. Then it is belt driven. My bundle of airlines are properly mounted and secure, not cut, ripped, torn, or frayed, not leaking. My air compressor is properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken. Gear driven, not leaking. My power steering pump, properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken. Gear driven, not leaking. My high and low pressure hoses, I would check like I did all my other hoses. My steering gearbox is properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken. My entire frame from front to back, left to right, properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken. No illegal welds, no missing bolts. My shock absorber is properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken. It's not leaking hydraulic fluid. My front and rear spring mounts, leaf springs, and U-bolts properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken, and my leaf springs are aligned. I have my pitman arm, drag link, steering knuckle, tie rod, and tie rod ends properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken. No missing castle nuts or cotter pins. My brake hose and brake line, I will check like I did all my other hoses and lines. My brake chamber, properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken, it is not leaking. My push rod and slack adjuster, properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken. There is no more than 1 inch of free play when the brakes are released. My brake drums and linings, properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken. Linings are not worn dangerously thin and there are no missing parts. My inner and outer oil hub seal, properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken, is not leaking. My tires are inflated to manufacturer specifications. Tread is worn evenly. It's not cut, torn, ripped, or gouged. The tread depth is no less than 4/32 on my steers. My rims, properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken. There are no illegal welds. My lug nuts, all are accounted for, properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken. There are no shiny threads or rust trails to indicate looseness. My side cab light, I will check like I did all my other lights and reflectors. My mirror and mirror mount, properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken, and the mirror is clean. My door hinges and latches, properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken. The door latches and unlatches properly. My fuel tank, properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken. The cap is on tight, it is not leaking. My side compartment, I have 3 DOT reflective triangles, 1 minimum 10-pound BC fire extinguisher, spare fuses and bulbs, all properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken. My airlines are connected from the back of my cab to the front of my trailer. I would check these airlines like I did all my others. My electrical wires connected from the back of my cab to the front of my trailer is not cut, torn, ripped, or frayed, and there are no exposed wires. My catwalk and steps and all my other steps, properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken, and they're free of obstructions. My drive shaft and U-joint, properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken, but U-joint appears to be secure. My header board, properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken, and there are no holes. My glad hands, properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken, the seals are intact. My splash guard and mud flaps and all my other mud flaps are properly mounted and secure, not cut, torn, ripped, or frayed, and they're not hanging. I have my brake hose, brake line, push rods, slack adjusters, drums and linings, and my brake chamber. I will check like I did on my steers. I have my tires, rims, lug nuts, inner and outer axle seal. I will check like I did on my steers. The exception, these are dual tires, so the spacing in between tires are not touching, there's no debris, and the tread depth is no less than 230 seconds. I have my front and rear control arm mounts with bushings properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken. My U-bolt I will check like I did previous. My shock absorber I will check like I did previous. My airbag is properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken, and is not leaking. I have my platform properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken. My mounting bolts are properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken, none are missing. My locking pins are properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken. They're in the locked position and none are missing. My release handle is properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken. It is in the locked position. My fifth wheel, properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken. My locking jaws are locked firmly around the kingpin shank, properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken. My kingpin, properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken. My apron, properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken. There's no space between my fifth wheel and my apron. My airline for my fifth wheel, I will check like I did all my other airlines. Let's come back in. All of my lights and reflectors on the back of my cab, on the back of my tractor, I would check like I did all my other lights and reflectors. Left, right turn signals, four ways, left, right turn signals, four ways, brake lights, and reverse lights. I will check these like I did all my other lights and reflectors. All of my lights and reflectors on the side of my trailer and ABS light if equipped, I will check like I did all my other lights and reflectors. My DOT tape along the side of my trailer and on the back of my mud flaps, properly mounted and secure, not cut, torn, ripped, or frayed, and they're not hanging. My entire trailer frame from top to bottom, front to back, left to right, and my cross members, properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken, and there are no holes in the floor of my trailer. My spacing between the back of my tractor and my landing gear is good enough, so if when I turn, they are not touching. My landing gear and support frame is properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken. Landing gear is in the fully raised position and the handle is secure. Keep coming back. My tandem release arm and locking pins are properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken. Both are in the locked position. I have my tires, rims, lug nuts, inner and outer oil hub seal. And my spacing, I will check like I did my drives. My brake chamber, push rods, slack adjusters, drums, and linings, and my brake hose and brake line, I will check like I did previous. I have my front and rear control arm mounts, control arm with pushing, shock absorber, and my airbag, I will check like I did previous. I have my identification lights, left, right turn signals, four ways, brake lights, and license plate light. I would check like I did all my other lights and reflectors. My DOT tape on the back of my trailer doors and my DOT bumper, I would check like I did alongside of my trailer. My trailer doors, latches, and handles properly mounted and secure, not cracked, bent, or broken, and the handles are secure. I will check the passenger side of my tractor and trailer as I did my driver's side. Any questions?
It's good so far. It's good.
It's good. We got about 23 minutes
to go it over.
Yeah.